Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a good show today. Okay, now it's gonna
It's
be a good
gonna
show,
be a
right? Now it's gonna be a good show, right?
now it's gonna be
Now
a
it's gonna
good
be a good show.
show.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, what's up? This is Strings. Get him. And we're right here at Dragon Veal Hot Sauce, and you're watching the Brian Eric Show. Stay tuned. Keep it spicy.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Brian Eric Show.
Eric Show.
Yeah. Already starting with a blunder. Okay,
I know, right?
This will be the third blunder in like a month, right?
Well,
yeah,
and
like
that's
a month's
okay.
time. It's good.
That's
It's all good
nothing.
because
That's
the show
nothing.
is live. Shit happens.
It does. It does.
It does.
But
yeah,
we keep
there's
it going. We keep
yeah,
it going.
Yeah, we keep it going. Mike's back. Look, Mike's back. Yay.
Yes, Mr. Mike is
Bells
back.
is back. Finally.
Yes.
He's a working man. He's a working
Hi.
man. He's got things to do, but he found the time today to join us. There's an
We
extra special
appreciate
guest fixing
you.
to join us here in just a second. So I hope everybody's ready for this one, y'all. We had to look high and not too low, but we found a gentleman here who actually said yes. That's the big thing. Yeah, he actually said yes.
I love it. Well, of course, it's the Brian Eric Show. Who wouldn't say
yeah.
yes?
Ohio.
I mean, this is like the premier show right now.
It is. It is. It is.
Everybody's clamoring to get on the Brian Eric Show. At least that's what we're telling everybody. And that's
Exactly.
We're hoping he tells all his friends, especially one in particular. But
yes.
maybe we'll get her on one day.
Does her name start with an L?
Maybe it does. But okay, let's not waste too much time. Today's show is going to be jam-packed because we got our special guest who is ready to come on the show. I believe he is ready. You got to give me a thumbs up, sir, if you're ready back there in the green room. Yeah, he's ready to go. Okay, all right. So for this particular gentleman, Mike knows him best. So Mike, I will let you introduce our special guest today.
Well, thank you. Hi, everybody. Hey, listen, I'm Mike, and everybody knows I'm from Ohio. I live in Texas now, but
From Ohio?
I thought the show needed something really cool, man. Because Brian's a musician, I'm a musician, Jason's a musician, and Selene likes music.
Selene's learning music. There you go.
Oh, all right. And you know something? I know a few people that are rock and roll entrepreneurs and are pretty famous. But anyhow, the one guy that I brought aboard tonight his name is Tony Avatar, and he is the sound man for the band Firehouse. If you guys ever heard of them, I'm sure you have. They got a lot of #1 hits, a lot of gold records, and this guy is the one that keeps them in check. So let's bring Tony on here. You guys want to meet Tony?
Yeah.
Yes. Let's get it.
Here he is, Mr.
Oh.
Tony Avatar.
Mr. Tony, welcome.
Bells for
First
Tony,
of all,
even though he hasn't
I
done it yet.
First of all, buddy, I want to say two things to you. Thank you for coming on our show.
Yes.
Absolutely.
My pleasure.
And number two, Brian doesn't even know this. Thank you for your service in the armed services. Thank you very much.
Sir, we salute you. Thank
Thank
you.
you,
We
Definitely.
appreciate you.
But you know what that makes us, right, Mike? That makes me and Tony brothers in arms now.
That's it.
Where'd you serve?
I was in the Navy.
Oh, okay. I won't hold that against you, but
Okay,
I am in love with this man already. I love
Start
him.
like this. Come on.
I love it. I love it.
it's on
Oh,
but nobody's allowed to pick on any of us, right?
that's
Okay,
it.
hold on,
Right.
Hold on. Say it again. Say it again.
That's right.
No. Say it again. You cut out there for a quick second. We didn't hear it.
Hey, Tony, you want to make it Psycho Bimbo night?
What?
No. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Back the train up.
Remember
Back the train up.
Oh,
Back the-
remember that.
Hold on. Back the train up just a little bit there, Tony. We did not actually hear what branch of service you were in. You cut
Air
out there.
Force.
Air Force.
Yes,
The Air Force.
we had the better food. That's about all we had.
Okay, I'll tell you a quick story.
Okay.
I trained at Lackland Air Force Base.
Really?
Yes, I did.
No kidding.
I was in May, so our training facilities is in Lackland. So yes, we got to see a lot of the airmen. Up
Yeah, I spent basic training there, so
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, very familiar with that with that bass. So yeah. All right, cool. Well, that's cool. That's a cool thing we got in common right off the bat right there. So
There you go. There you
all
go.
right, okay. So let's get into this. Okay. So now we know Tony that you are a sound man to the stars. So he besides Firehouse, let's talk to people about other artists. Throw some names out there that the famous people you've worked with.
Right before Firehouse, I used to work for Ronnie James Dio. I worked for a band called Manowar for a while. For a short time, I did a little run with Rat. I've worked with oh God,
Overkill.
What's that?
Overkill.
I couldn't understand. You were cutting out.
Overkill.
Oh yeah, I forgot about them. I probably did about 15 or 17 tours with Overkill.
Nice.
So worked for them for a long time. Did a few shows with Winger, a few shows with Skid Row.
I know Skid Row.
So I've been around for a little while.
A couple days.
Yeah.
So Tony,
Okay.
tell us, what is it like
Yes, I was gonna ask.
to be able to live your dream and travel the world while you pay your bills and see the world? What is it like to do that?
Well, I tell you, everyone thinks it's a glamorous job. It's not a glamorous job. I mean, the travel is the best part, but it's a lot of work. I mean, you have to do your job well, or you're not going to last very long, you know. And
Right?
a part of the thing that sets the people who make it and they don't, apart from the others, is like for me, you know, you have to be able to function in all environments, which means you have to be able to not only do the big arenas, but you have to be able to scale it down and work in the clubs and be able to handle that too. And not a lot of people can do both, you know, and that's why there's like, you know, you get up to the top level and they either make it or they don't, because you have to be able to adapt. Adaptability is everything.
Well, Tony, let me tell you, like, when I asked you to do the show, you know, to me, in my opinion, a lot of people don't realize how important the sound man is. A lot of people don't realize what a sound engineer is. A lot of people don't realize when they go to that concert, they have a guy like you making them sound so good. And to me, my friend, my old lifelong friend, you're a rock star in my book. In my book.
Well,
I love you, man.
Thank you very much, brother. I really
I love you.
Beautiful.
We go back 35 years.
I have
man.
a question. I have a question now because I ask questions a lot. But Brian, go ahead. I'm sorry. Can't hear you.
Can't hear you, Brian.
Can't hear you, Brian.
Hear you, Brian.
Okay, how about now?
Okay,
Yeah.
we can hear you now.
Okay,
Go ahead.
all right,
Go ahead.
Okay, all right, okay. So just real quickly, making his fashionably grand entrance.
Oh, please hold on. Hold on. Everybody get ready. Everybody get ready. Bring the red carpet out.
Here he comes. So here is our. Okay, you ready now? Is he ready? Okay, now he's ready. All right. Our what is he number 3 or number 4 or number 4? I can't remember.
He is number 4.
He is yet. No, he is yet our another host here for the Brian Eric Show.
Yes.
He comes in fashionably late. Making his grand
That's
entrance
okay.
Right here. Mr. Jason String Atwood. Jason, what's up, brother?
What's up?
All right, so Jason, say hello to Mr. Tony Avatar here, man. Sound
Tony
man to the stars.
Avatar. Heard a lot of great things about you.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
they were.
Well, all
And in
true.
the green room, so yeah.
So, just real quickly, Tony, Jason is also a musician as well, and he's got a lot of music that he does as well, and he also does hot sauces.
Dude, I someone called me a Renaissance man, so I do a lot.
I like that. Oh, I like that, Mr. Jason.
Yeah.
I
He's a
like
modern-day
that.
Renaissance man.
There you go. I like that.
All right. Okay. So let's move on. Because Tony wants to talk some more about himself, I'm sure. So okay. So you mentioned Firehouse, Tony.
more about and I know him.
Okay, so you mentioned Firehouse, but and you sent us some lovely pictures that we get to show on the show today. So we're gonna throw these up on the screen right here, and we'll talk about these. So this one right here, first of all, here's a picture of you with Firehouse right here. So that's a great pic. Where was this at?
That is a good picture.
I don't remember where exactly that was. It was a couple of years ago. It's just one of those pictures that just came together, and we wanted to get a picture of the band and the current crew, and we just figured it would make a nice little picture for all of us. So
that is a good picture.
That's cool. Yeah, I love that. I love that picture. That's really nice. Okay, this one. Okay, this is you back here, right here. This is you right here, right?
That's
playing
me.
the bass guitar right there.
Yeah,
look at you.
that was a little band locally that I played in.
I took that picture at
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I wondered where that came from.
Yeah, so Mike also does photography.
There you go.
Alan posted that the other day. Alan posted that the other day.
Did he really? Wow.
Yeah, and 5 years ago, he posted that the other day, and he said something about he misses the band and stuff. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
What year was that?
Mr. Band.
It was only 5 years ago.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was about 5 years. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, how
Okay.
fun. How
Yeah,
fun.
Okay, so you're still in practice then, huh?
What's that?
I said, so you're still in practice then, huh?
I haven't picked.
Ah.
Yeah, good.
Hey, Tony, I'm going to put you on Front Street real quick. All right? I'm going to put you on front. If you guys ever need a singer for that Alice Cooper tribute band, Tony's your man.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I did this for an Alice Cooper tribute years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay, let's do this one. Tell us about this one.
You know what? That's Mike Huckabee, Governor Mike Huckabee. He ran for president a few years ago, and he's just friends of the band, and he came up and did some sit-ins. He's a bass player also,
Oh, wow.
It was a lot of fun.
I did not know that about him.
Yeah. Real nice guy, though.
Yeah. Okay. Tell us about this one.
You know what? That was
What's there to tell, guy? What's there to tell? He had to take a piss, all right? Well, I mean, really, what's there to tell?
You couldn't
He had
hold
to
it.
pee.
All right, yeah, you could not. You don't have to say anything. Oh, that's fine. Everybody's done this one at one time or another. You get a bell just for having. This.
Yeah, just for getting it.
All right. Okay.
Oh,
this
my
one,
goodness.
we talked about this one earlier before the show. Tell me again where this was where again?
Okay, this was in Eastbourne,
Wow.
Indonesia, and we were scheduled to play in a soccer stadium, and they oversold it so much they had to have it in the field, and 75,000 people showed up, and we were the only headlining band. So, I'm somewhere under that little structure. So,
Whoa.
Like right there somewhere. I bet you that
Somewhere
looks like you
in there.
That little dot right there. That looks like you right there.
it was an unforgettable show.
I'll bet it was. That
amazing.
looked
Amazing.
like it was an amazing show. Now
Yeah.
this picture right here, I love this picture right here for the main reason that sound guys don't get enough credit, because this is dedication right here. This picture right here screams, I am dedicated to my job right here. Look at him. So I'll let you explain why we see this thing right here hanging right here and connected to your arm.
Wait a moment.
But you still have a smile on your face. So
Yeah,
so
you know what?
explain.
10 minutes later I didn't, but I had food poisoning. I was in India, and the guy behind me, a doctor that stayed with me the whole time and even slept in that chair in the corner of my room to make sure that I was okay. But I mean, I was on death's door, but the show, hey, it's got to go on, right?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. You just tell them, hey, just give me a couple hours. Let me finish this.
Just give me fluids. Just give me fluids. That's all I
Give me
need.
fluids. Give me fluids. Give me some water. Give me an IV.
That's dedication.
Wait, how long ago was this?
Oh, God, that had to be at least 10 years ago. I want to say we were there. That might have been when we were playing with White Lion over there.
Wow.
Okay, so Red Bull was around then. You could have just had a Red Bull and kept going.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't have kept it down. It was a oh wow, that picture was the first band that I ever really, one of the first bands I ever really toured with. That was South Gang, and that's me wearing that ugly sweater. And we went to China, and we were one of the first bands ever allowed in China over there. That was good.
Wow.
Is that Alan?
Wait, hold on. This one. This guy looks strangely familiar. I just can't really put my finger on it.
I tell you,
No.
we went to a lot of people and tour with a lot of other musicians, and Brett's just a really nice guy. We love doing shows with Brett. God, we had to have done at least 100 shows with him, but it's always a good time when we're with him.
In my head, him and I
I'm so
already
jealous.
fooled around.
I'm
He's all
jealous.
mine. In my head, we
All right.
already,
Okay. And Mike knows this one right here, right, Mike?
you see.
Oh, Stephen Piercy.
Steven.
Yeah. Stephen is a unique individual. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit on my girlfriend, man.
Well,
You hit on my girl. You hit on my girlfriend at Crossroads.
oh my, which girlfriend?
Steve gets a bill.
Lee, remember Lee, the blonde?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh god, that pain.
Yeah, but you know what? He's a rock star down to his core. You know.
Yeah.
He really
Yep.
is.
And then you told me earlier that he gave you a special gift, which was this right here. Oh no, not that one. Where'd it go? Hold on. No, wait.
Don't get too
All right.
excited,
Hold
Brian.
on. No,
Brian.
this one. This one right here. Jason, do you know who that is? Jason, can you see who that is? Jason.
That's Lita.
That-
Oh. Yeah, so we do a lot of shows with Lita. She's a class act, man. Really nice girl. That was backstage at the Golden Nugget, I believe,
nice.
Gold Nugget.
when we were playing in Vegas. But she's a real sweetheart.
Well, Lita gets a bill.
There you go.
And then this one. This is the one I was thinking of.
That was Ronnie. That was one of my really close friends, and we were good friends. I used to work for a band called Manowar, and that's where I met Ronnie. And we just hit it off. We were good friends, and then I worked for him for a little bit, and I was heartbroken when he passed. But I'm honored that I was able to call him my friend.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
and then that's where this came from, right?
Yeah, he sent that. There was a conversation we had when we first met, and it was like we were at an Indian restaurant. It was just me and him at the table for about 3 hours, and I was like, "What am I going to talk to Ronnie about? Holy crap, he's a legend!" And so I remembered that I said to myself, if I ever met him, I'm going to ask, what was the last line of Heaven and Hell? Because, I could never understand it, and I ruined about 3 or 4 albums trying to figure it out. And that was before you could look up lyrics readily. And he's like, oh, man, I can't believe that a lot of people don't know what I said there. And I thought I was pretty clear. He said, what it is everybody fills you up with all kinds of bullshit, and they tell you can keep the gold here, you can do this, you can do that. Don't listen to anybody because it's all bullshit. Follow your dreams and follow your heart. And so he sent that to me for Christmas and underlined the last line to Tony, so you'll never forget.
Oh, that's cool, man.
That is
That's
absolutely
right.
cool.
That is amazing.
That's epic, dude. That's really epic. And then this guy looks familiar too.
That one kind of speaks for itself. It's
That's actually such a Lenny thing too. I'm not gonna lie. You told me earlier what happened in this picture. He told you that you had to flip the bird, right?
oh yeah, he's like, we had just done a whole tour with him with Manowar and Ronnie, and I said, hey, Lemmy, can I get a picture with you? He said, okay, flip the bird. It's like, what? He's like, flip the bird or you don't get your fucking picture. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Absolutely a Lenny thing. Absolutely.
It was.
Absolutely.
That's amazing.
Oh, I love
Another
that.
genuine rock star.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good
Absolutely.
picture.
That was in Singapore.
Oh,
That was,
beautiful.
yeah, I love that. I love that picture. I love that. Everything about that, that's one of my favorite places in the world to go.
Yes.
Hey,
And that's-
Brian.
Yes.
The guy on the very far left, that's my other lifelong friend. That's Al McKenzie. That's the base for Firehouse.
Nice. Yeah, cool. Well, he gets a bet. He
Good
gets a
job.
belt.
That's right. He gets a bet.
All right, man. So very, very awesome pictures, bro. I actually have to say that's some just awesome stuff going down memory lane with you on some of those things. And just some awesome stuff and awesome musicians that you've just a few of them right there that you've come across, have gotten to know, and I mean, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. hopefully I get to meet some more in my lifetime, because you know, I'm a big fan of a local artist who actually became a friend, and he's actually right here on the show. You know, that guy right there. You know?
Oh, no.
he's a good vocalist. He really is. But yeah, no, there's some definitely good pictures in there. So let me ask you this: what is probably one of the wildest things that has ever happened?
You asked my question. That was my question.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to steal your thunder.
No, it's okay. Curiosity's killing me.
One of the wildest things that has ever happened, like on a stage, like right in front of you, where you were just like there was like almost nothing you could do but watch it happen.
Oh my God, I can't even think. There's been so many crazy things, but
just give us one.
Probably a lot, huh?
yeah, I mean, nothing comes to mind off the top of my head. I mean, I've just really enjoyed every moment of every show I've ever done. You know,
Me, I got one.
Mike has
Okay,
one.
Mike has one. Okay,
Mike has
let's hear it, Mike.
Hey, Brian, check your phone. Post that picture I just sent you.
oh no.
You know it, brother. You know it.
Oh no. I'm afraid now.
Hold on. I got to email it to myself real fast. Hold on.
Oh, there you go.
In the meantime, okay. So, what is there anything like really cool or interesting that you're like really working on right now that you can tell us anything about?
Well, I mean, you know, nothing but working with Firehouse. I mean, you know, the band's doing really well, all things considered, and you know, we're still doing shows. We're stronger than ever, and you know, that's just amazing at this point.
Amen. Amen, brother. Amen.
It's just to be gigging, you know, at this stage in my life, you know.
Right.
Cool.
Amazing.
I mean, but hey, that's great that you're still out there and you're still doing, man, and that's
Yeah.
awesome. So I mean, we can all be so lucky to do it until we're just done, right?
Very true. Very true.
Yeah.
You know, I've always had this dream.
Last question, I promise. Last question.
Okay, hold on.
Real quick, I've always had this dream though. When I go, I'm hoping that I like die at the board and I fall on the faders and it just gets really loud and just, you know, I mean,
Go out with a bang, man.
Yes.
Go out with a
That's what I'm
bang.
talking about.
Yes.
I love that.
Hey,
I
speaking
love that.
of loud, wasn't it proclaimed one time that Man of War was supposed to be the loudest band in the world?
actually, they were in the Guinness book for the loudest band in the world, and then Guinness took it out because they took out anything that could be harmful to anyone. So any world record that could be harmful to other people, and that was one of them, the volume could make people deaf, so they took it completely out. But yeah, they held it, and I want to say AC/DC broke it a few years later.
I was going to say, I think AC/DC. Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
That's great.
wow.
See that's a wild thing right there. That's I mean, you know, we've you know, I don't know if you're familiar with the Houston area down here, you know, but we got the Woodlands Pavilion down here, and they have it now to where they have a curfew like 11 o'clock. They got to shut it down, and I just think it's the most ridiculous thing in the world, especially when you're trying to be out there and you're trying to rock. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
You get that picture, Brian?
Yeah. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm trying to get it up here. Hold on. You know, I can't just magically grab it and throw it in there like they do in the movies. Hold on.
That's what she said.
Just
Wait,
swipe it.
we're not at the Tony Stark level yet. Okay.
I'd like
Selena,
to
you got the
know-
bell on that one.
Literally, right? You heard me,
Okay.
Mr. Mike. I know
All right,
I got
here
a
we go.
bell.
Okay.
I heard you.
All right.
I heard you. I
Okay,
heard that.
ready?
That's what she
Ready?
said.
Okay. All right. Explain.
You know what? I believe Mike actually took that picture.
Yeah,
I did. And one of the things about knowing the sound guy is I went up there to that was in Dallas about 7 years ago
Yeah.
on Tony's birthday. And one of the good things about knowing the sound guy is I called him up, said, "Hey, Tony, hook me up for Dallas." I took me and 4 people and walked right in the place and had the passes and thought I was something, but I was nothing. But you know what I mean. It was cool. It was cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, and another thing about knowing a sound man is there's been numerous shows, not just this one, but numerous, to where Tony said, "Hey, this is where we're staying tonight. Come on back." And we get to party with the band.
Nice.
And that being Tony's birthday, as you can see, he was a little tipsy and having a good time.
No.
And he was trying to
not
get
Tony. No.
he was trying to get his what do you call that, Tony, where you have the center speakers trying to match up with the main speakers? What did you call that?
The center speakers match with the mains.
So with the monitors?
Yeah. No, not them.
Just unity gain or what?
The delay or something. Anyhow, moving on. And after that show, we went to Quality Inn up there in Dallas, and we proceeded to almost kill a bottle of Tito's.
Oh,
And
Almost.
and Tony was like, it was time to go. And Tony's like, "You know what, man? I've had enough." And he gave me the rest of the bottle, and I drank it on the way back to Houston.
now that picture,
Cheers to that.
that
Cheers
picture
to that.
was sold sober. I never touch a drop when I'm working, ever.
Really?
Yeah.
You look kind of, ooh.
Never ever.
He's probably a little tired. That's all. All right. Yeah. Okay. Mr. Steve Avatar. Tony Avatar. I'm sorry.
Didn't Celine have another question?
Yes, Celine. Go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Avatar, because I really need to know. I always ask everyone this. Was this always what you wanted to do?
Yeah, actually, when I got out of the military, I came down with cancer and went through chemo for about a year and a half. And I just made up my mind I wanted to do something in music. Now, this was a long time ago, so I didn't care if it was working at a record store. Remember those? Didn't care what it was. As long as it was in music, that's what I wanted to do. And my brothers, both who were musicians, told me, "Don't do that because you'll end up being poor for the rest of your life." And I refused to accept that. So I learned to multitask, and sometimes I would text, sometimes I would run sound. I learned to repair speakers. I played in a band. I sang. You got to multitask, especially during those lean periods, or you go broke, and then you have to phase out of that career. So I just learned anything and everything that I could.
Wow.
Red Vine.
That's how you do it.
Well, you should be so proud of yourself. That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you very
Yes,
much.
absolutely, man. I
And
am
shout
proud-
out to
I'm proud of
us
you.
survivors.
Right.
Yes. A bell for you surviving that, dude. That is awesome.
How
That's
about you,
right.
Jason? Do you have any questions? Jason, do you have any questions?
It's just so amazing. I love when you guys have a special guest on here that's actually done a lot of things. I'm actually in awe.
Oh, I ain't done yet. I'm not done yet.
I'm actually in awe.
I got a few other surprises. Yeah. But
Yeah.
Tony, man, it's great having you on here, man. Thank you so much for doing this for us.
Well,
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I had made the announcement last time that so I had been in a few other bands before, so but I'm going to I'm starting my own band. So it's going to be self-titled. It took a long time to get there. After having a long talk with a good friend of mine, Roy Z, the guy who does Iron Maiden and Judas Priest, he was like, you need to be producing and you need to be doing your own thing. And my dad had said it before he passed away, also with cancer. and it kind of clicked in my head. I keep making all these people money instead of myself, and my name is so unique. I was like, why not? Like, it worked for Van Halen, it can work for me. So,
I know that's right. I know that's right. If
so
you need a backup singer, I'm here.
I just hired a trumpet player a couple of days ago because I did a metal. We're doing a metal version of the '80s song "Man Eater," and I needed to get a saxophone player. So I finally found one.
Yeah.
At
I don't blow on anything. Sorry.
Yeah, and it's coming out pretty good.
That's not what he said.
That's
not what he said.
He's like, can you really remix this into a metal song? And I was like, I'm gonna try. I mean, I hear the undertones. Let's go. So yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be kind of
we're
cool
almost
there.
done recording, and I'm so glad. I can't wait to be back on stage again and just doing what I do. As far
So
as
proud of you.
not being here. And also Tony, thank you for your service. Thank you for your service.
My pleasure.
I'd
I'd like to hear some of that stuff that you have. I'd really love to hear it sometime.
I'll send you some links.
Yeah,
I'll send you some links.
What's really funny, because back in the day, we were like on the top of like new metal. We became like, I guess, good urban legends. I was in a band called Downside, which was 2 I's, no E. We went on tour like pretty much everywhere with Head PE, Nod Point, Primer 55. Hooked up with Roy Z. He produced our third album. Mayor Applebaum, Matt did all the mastering. We had about 3 record deals. We just kind of squandered them all. The industry changed. We ended up buying our own club out here, became stagnant. Started another band called Fear Velocity. That ended up just being a studio band, which I really hated that. From there, I joined a band called Relevant Saints, and we ended up back on the radio again with a couple of songs. And from there, the band broke up. We took a hiatus, and I was like, you know what? Let me just do all my music at once, just put it under my own name, and just kind of go from there. So I'm going to have a new band called String. Yeah, we're going to have a new band called String. Just one word, String. STRING, String.
Okay. I'll watch out for it.
Say again?
I'll send you.
I was making a joke.
Oh, not Sting.
That thing string. Yeah, no, your audio keeps cutting in and out, bro. Okay. Mike's audio keeps coming in and out. Okay. Okay. So we're like way off, way off what the show normally is, but it's still totally worth it to have a guest of this caliber on right here. So what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna try to fly through some of this stuff. Tony, you gonna stick around for the rest of the show?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, all right, cool.
Thanks,
so now, thank you, Tony, once again for sharing all
thank you so
your
much.
life achievements.
We appreciate
and great things that you had. And
thank you. We got a special treat for you to watch. Don't worry.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We have a special treat later, and we got plenty to talk about right now. And I would love to have, before we even go anywhere, I'm just going to tell you right now, you're invited to come back anytime, bro. You can come back.
Oh, I appreciate it, and I'd love to come back sometime. All right,
and we will. You know what? Hold on. Okay, it's scheduled. Okay,
that's it.
All right, and you're in.
You already recorded it.
Okay. All right. So normally we start the show. We talk about any celebrity deaths that might have come up. So unfortunately, we lost some big ones this year. Some of y'all might have already heard. Roger Coleman, independent producer, king of the B movies. He's one of the guys that helped bring out some big name directors now. And he unfortunately passed away at 98. Steve Albini, I don't know if you recognize that name. I know Steve Albini. He did Nirvana's In Utero. He produced In Utero back in the day. Unfortunately, passes away at 61. And David Sanborn, famous saxophonist. Okay, yeah, you know who that is. Those that may not know, he sat in with Paul Schaefer many times on the Late Show, and I believe he actually worked with David Bowie for a little while there too. So yeah, unfortunately we lost this. We lost three great ones this week. So rest in peace, gentlemen. Thank you for everything that you've done for us. Okay, so let's talk about some more happy stuff now. Some celebrity birthdays. Francis Ford Coppola turned 86. John Oates of Hall & Oates, 76. Jackie Chan just turned 70. Just turned
Wow.
70, man.
No, shut up.
Yes, just turned 70, and I think he just broke his 300th bone or something like that.
Oh wow.
Russell Crowe is 60. Patricia Arquette 56. Dennis Quaid is 70, and then Daisy Ridley from Star Wars is 32. Hey, what's up? All right, let's talk about some sports news. I thought this was pretty damn funny right here. I'm a big wrestling fan, and this guy actually got broadcast all over the place because it was a funny thing that happened. One of the current wrestlers right now, CM Punk, who is back in WWE right now.
Yeah, he's back.
He was visiting a WWE HQ, and he was in there, and he went to the locker room to go change his clothes. And by the time he came out, the building had been vacated. Everybody gone. They left for the day, and they locked his ass inside the building.
That's funny.
That's funny.
But what did he? But in true CM Punk fashion, if you know anything about CM Punk, he took to his Instagram. He started videoing himself. Hey, I'm locked inside of HQ over here, and I ain't got nowhere to go. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna go to the gym and work out, and he did. He did that. He is, instead of like calling help get me out of this building, he goes to the gym and works out. I mean, why not take advantage of a situation like that? You got a gym completely to yourself. You ain't got nobody bothering you, nobody staring at you. You get a good, nice, just solo workout like that. So yeah, he did that, and then he went, cleaned up, changed his clothes again, then finally got somebody to come and let him out. But he like documented the whole thing, which was hilarious, man. So
that was crazy. Cheers to him.
This one right here. This one right here. This one is particularly for you, Selene. Gail King. You know who Gail King is? Yeah, you know Gail King.
I do.
Okay.
Yes,
she just turned. She just turned not too long ago. She turned 69, and she has just made the cover of Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Edition. Hey,
Wow.
What?
Yes. So there's hope, Selene. There's hope.
There is hope. There's
definitely hope. Okay, so everybody know who Gail King is, right? Yes, Mike,
Yes.
Mike, Tony.
Please
Jason,
tell me y'all know who she is. Come on.
Mike,
Gail King?
I'm not surprised that Mike doesn't know who that is. You don't know who Gail King is, Mike. Come on.
Everybody
No, I
knows.
don't.
No,
Everybody-
come on.
We just call her Gail.
Seriously?
We just call her Gail.
CBS
Tony, we can't
Mornings,
do-
you know,
CBS
CBS
Morning
News for a long
Time.
time. Anyway,
Yeah.
So just quickly going around the room. Mike, would you? Oh well, he doesn't know. Tony, would you?
Mm-mm.
Gail King 69. Jason. Selene.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, we got a maybe.
Maybe. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe. Tell the truth and shame the
It
devil.
might get you on the
Maybe.
news. You never know.
Hashtag
okay.
Gail King. I ain't
All right,
playing.
Hey, real quickly, Pam's in the comments saying, "Hi guys, what's up, Pam?"
Hey, Pep Jones. Hey, I'll take one for the team. I'm just telling you, I will take one for the team.
And then this one really got me laughing because there's an ex-Barcelona player, a soccer player. He's being investigated right now because he for possibly having his twin brother assume his identity and play games for him. But where it started to get suspicious is that his brother does not speak English. So yeah, the jig started. People were like, "What'd you say?"
And they're identical twins. They are
Identical twins,
identical.
but the brother doesn't. The one speaks English,
Yeah.
the other one doesn't. So yeah,
yeah.
man. Hey, so this is a message to all you twins out there. Make sure the
Yeah.
other one can do what you do before y'all switch places.
Exactly.
Yeah, real.
For real.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Oh man, I'm so sorry, Jason. I had the thing there and I didn't even use it. I completely forgot we had.
That's what she
We
said.
had a graphic. No, we had
It
a
was
graphic
there.
for sports news. So you know what? I'll do it this way, ladies and gentlemen. Sound this time.
Well,
we're
look
stepping our
at
game up.
that.
We're stepping our game
We
up.
are moving up. Oh my goodness. Look at us
Yeah.
go.
Okay, so let's see. Next, entertainment. Who heard about Steve Buscemi? Nobody heard about Steve Buscemi?
Oh yeah, he got
Yeah.
beat.
Yeah, Yeah, in New York, man. He just cruising along New York. Some guy attacked him, just punched him in the face, man. Just like, what?
Who is he?
That sounds like New York.
Steve Buscemi, the actor. You don't know Steve Buscemi, man? Come on. You know what? Look him up.
Yeah, it's probably one of those
just
people
got
you see
beat
and you're
up.
like, oh, okay. Yeah.
He's been in a bunch of Adam Sandler movies. You know,
Yeah.
he's had his own movies. You know, he's like
Boardwalk Empire.
he was on the you go Empire. Yes, he had the show Empire. Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
so somebody just beat him up?
No, not beat him
Just-
up. They just punched him. Just came up and punched. But it's New York. I guess you could expect something like that to happen.
Yeah, that always happens.
Oh,
I mean,
that's crazy.
what is that? What is that one movie? Joe's Apartment. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie called Joe's
Hey.
Apartment. I
With the
only
roaches?
saw the first like 20 minutes of it, and
I
within the first 20 minutes, his character decides he's moving to New York, steps off the bus, and they do this incredible scene with the camera where I don't know if I can recreate it with my camera, but you see the camera like go like this, you know, like it's a fist coming at him, and you just see the camera go wah wah wah, and he's like thinking in his head like he's gonna write the letter to his mom. He goes, "Dear Mom, I made it to New York." Wah wah wah, and then like they take some of his stuff. He gets up. "Dear Mom, I had a rough start," and then you see another guy come running around the corner, hits him again. Wah wah wah. "Dear Mom, things are a little rougher than I thought," and then the third guy comes and hits him and wah wah wah. He goes, "Dear Mom, send money." So that's it.
Right on.
Yeah. And then, so that, I mean, I think they depicted New York pretty well in that one.
Only in New York, huh?
Okay,
Damn.
only in New York.
Okay. Oh my
Um,
goodness.
Will Ferrell is set to start in a new Netflix series called Golf. I wonder what it's going to be about.
I wonder.
Oh, baseball.
Golf.
I
You
I think
hate
it's gonna be
golf?
about
Why do you hate
baseball.
golf?
It's
Why
gonna
do
be
you hate
about
golf?
balls. Everything's gonna be about balls. Yes.
You know,
I like golf.
I guarantee there will be at least 2 to 3 ball jokes in that first episode.
You know there
At
is with him. You
At
know
least.
there is. You
You
know there is.
Jason, do you golf at all?
No,
No. How about you, Tony?
No, not at all.
No.
What is
Well-
wrong with y'all?
like you
Well,
know, my dad used to golf all the time. And he'd always talked about it, and I don't know. I mini golf. Does that count?
I actually played
It
in high
does.
school. I don't play anymore, but I played in high school, and it was fun to kind of learn it. But I mean, nowadays I'll go hit the golf range. I haven't actually played around the golfing.
I mean, don't get me wrong. What's the name of that place? It's called Top Golf.
Top golf, yes.
Top golf.
Yeah, I'll go
Yes.
there, hit some balls, and
Yeah, absolutely.
until I'm
I
actually
putt
going to
putted
the club.
Monday.
Yeah.
Me and my daughter we putt putted Monday.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Cool. Hope you enjoyed that one. So this one, Tony, I don't mean you might have heard about this one. Snoop Dogg and Michael Bublé. They're
On The Voice.
Yes, you got it, bro. Yes, they are joining The Voice. I was like, okay, now I may watch it.
Right. I always
Just-
like Snoop, man.
No.
Snoop
How?
It's great.
How? Oh, hold up.
I'm
Snoop
not
Doggy
really
Dogg
into-
is not a singer.
I know, but he knows
It doesn't
talent.
matter. He's famous because of his personality.
Yes.
Yeah, he plus he knows money. He owns a record company now. I mean, he owns that.
I understand that, but the
Yeah.
voice is.
You don't have to be a singer to know
Oh,
a
okay.
good singer
Okay, got you.
when you hear
Okay.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Like he just said.
I can't sing.
I mean, I honestly, I love the show America's Got Talent more. I like it better.
Right.
It just
Yeah,
seems
because you get more
genuine.
variety.
There's no
Yeah.
age.
I agree.
There's no age gap. There's no.
Yeah, I agree.
They don't care. Just talent is
Yeah.
talent. You know.
Yeah.
I agree.
Other ones are more
I agree.
geared towards. You know, they're looking for the next Justin Bieber. You know.
Yeah.
I agree. Agree.
We don't
with
need
you.
any more Biebers. Sorry, we don't need any more Biebers.
Tell that to Puff Daddy. No.
I didn't say that. He did.
That poor guy.
It was-
All right.
It was him.
Okay.
It was
All right,
him.
so I'm gonna use the graphic we have been using right now. It's time for music news, ladies and gentlemen. Yes,
Yes.
yes, and
Let's
we
see.
gotta get some audio for that one. We
Yeah.
put a guitar riff back there. Hey, or a bass line.
Wayne's World.
Part time. Excellent.
baseline for that graphic right there. It's a 6-second graphic. Like check it out right there. You're like, you know, I mean, give me something. Like,
You got it.
think about it. Think about it. Let me know. Okay.
You got it, Brian.
Anything for you, Brian.
Let's see. Okay. Korn's Adidas sports apparel. We talked about that. Has finally launched. So anybody that wants to kind of
Why did it take so long?
You know why? You know why it took so long?
Why?
Because they had to hash out all the details. Korn had to probably say "I'm sorry" about 1 million times for their song Adidas. You know, just, if you don't know,
apologize.
if you don't know,
You know,
Korn
you know
did a
what's
song
funny?
called Adidas.
I left a little special Easter egg at the end of the next episode.
Oh, okay. All right. Yes, and it's yeah. So yeah, they probably had to kiss a lot of ass before they can get that one.
Literally.
I mean, well, after they lost with the Kanye West. I mean, I'm saying that was. I'm not even sure if that was a loss or a gain because.
Oh God, I was gonna say I don't know about that.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That could have gone either way.
I mean, because some of it's. I mean, it's just. I mean, that was a great partnership. Those Yeezy, they sold a lot of shoes.
Yeah.
They showed a lot of stuff. I mean, and they're probably looking for the next thing, and it was like, you know, let's look right in front of our eyes. Korn, they've been shouting all the time. So. I mean, didn't they join up with Run DMC at one point?
You know, I don't remember.
They did. I know they did a limited run. They did a limited run of Beastie Boy Adidas, Shell Toe Adidas.
Yeah, I remember that.
You know, hold of those, they're very, very valuable.
Yeah.
Also, I think they did a line with Run DMC also too. So
they probably did. Yeah, Run DMC did wear a lot of Adidas stuff as well too.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
And a song called Adidas.
My daughter calls it Adidas. Couldn't quite spell the Diaz.
Adidas.
So we keep talking about our man Jelly Roll right here, man. Look, this guy has just gone from being bad to just being a badass.
I know.
He just recently did a 5K. A 5K.
Did he complete it?
He did. And then he actually took an ice bath immediately after. He was in a tub full of ice next to Bert Kreischer, of all people. I saw this video, and then he even grabbed his lovely wife and got her in the ice tub with him. And the crowd was just cheering them on, and it was a good time.
So now is Mr. Jelly Roll going to be this new thing about us losing weight and getting back in shape and us eating right and not eating jelly rolls? You know what are we doing?
I don't know. He decided he
wants to live longer.
He decided he wanted to have a healthier life. So I mean, why not?
He might turn out to be one of the front faces for one of the fast food restaurants like Subway. What was his name? Jared?
Oh no, honey, no. We can't talk about Jared.
No.
That's like talking about Puff Daddy. We're not talking about Puff Daddy. We're talking about Jared.
No, that is absolutely the reason why Subway probably has not ever had another sponsor or spokesperson like that ever again.
No, we're moving on. We're moving on.
I'm leave them all there.
Or that common Kaepernick.
All there.
Yeah. So and then also Jelly Roll even joined Limp Bizkit on stage for a rendition of Behind Blue Eyes, and that was awesome. If you haven't seen that or heard that one, it was pretty good. That was actually pretty good. And then some more surprises. The Black Eyed Keys were playing their concert.
The Black
Keys. The Black Keys. Yes, I misspoke. The Black Keys.
Yeah, I'm like,
they're from me and Tony's hometown.
Yeah.
Black Keys are from Tony's hometown.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Black Keys. They surprised their fans when they had Noel Gallagher join them on stage for a song or two, and that's amazing. You know, Noel's been all over the place here lately too. And then the other big news is that Fall Out Boy is going to be streaming their concert from Madison Square Garden. So. Yeah, anybody want to catch that one? That's going to be a good one, I think, too. So we'll see about that. All right. Should we do music, the new music, or should we do the segment first? What do you think?
I don't know. What are we gonna do? What are we
I
gonna
don't
do?
know.
'Cause I'm ready.
I don't know. I think the
Whatever you
segment's
want,
gonna be
whatever
pretty
you
good.
want. Let's go.
I think the
Let's go.
segment's gonna be pretty good today. So okay, so Tony, we do this thing where when I ask everybody if they're ready, and everybody just screams out new music right here. So if you
Yeah,
want to join
we
us,
just
there,
say
okay? Is everybody ready? Ready?
We're ready.
All right,
Ready.
here we go.
Ready to go.
More new music.
More new music! I get excited.
Okay, this is good this week. This last week has been good.
Oh, tell me.
Reba McEntire debuted a brand new song on The Voice.
Yes,
she did it on The Voice.
Yes,
and
did.
and then what was it called? I Can't. Yeah, it was called I Can't. Then you got Ghost. They released a trailer for their upcoming concert movie, which I'm gonna check that one out. And,
Mr. Jason's excited. Okay.
Yeah.
I almost wore my ghost shirt today. I decided to wear
Dang it.
Damn, man. And you'll see, I need to make sure let you know everybody we're talking about. You could have worn it, man. See what I wore today? I wore this one in honor of Tony right here. I figured he'd get that one. Where am I at? Oh, Power Man 5000 just released a new album today too, or this week too. And yeah. I'm telling you, man, we're still getting music. The pandemic is still blessing us with all this new music.
Power Man 5000, not a bad band, but they did not have a lot of hits.
No, they didn't have a lot of hits, but I mean, just the fact that they just released a new album, that's
I hope
awesome.
I hope they have a hit on here.
They might. And the one that really had me going, ooh, really, and I had to go take a listen to this one because I was very interested. Bad Wolves, Bad Wolves parted ways with their lead singer after they released Zombie. And
what's the name of the group?
Bad Wolves. Bad Wolves.
Bad Wolves. Okay.
Bad Wolves.
Okay.
Yeah,
So they just dropped a song with Chris Daughtry. And
I know Chris.
It's
Okay,
not
I know
bad.
Chris. Okay,
it's not bad at all. I do kind of like it.
And on the episode of Braxis, we kind of talk a little bit about it, but me and Tommy Vex had a little bit of a past because of that song of Cranberry Zombie.
Ooh, you need to tell us.
All right, we're gonna hear it in just a second. Okay, we're gonna hear it.
Real quick.
Hold on. Okay, hold that thought. And then the last one, Highly Suspect. Just today released a song called Summertime Voodoo. Check it out. It's got a bluesy feel to it.
Oh, it sounds kind of cool.
Pretty good. It does. It's pretty good. You got to check that one out. Okay, Jason, what were you gonna say?
So the original lead singer of Bad Wolves was Mr. Vex from a band called Vexed, and before he was signed, he was in that band, and he would always I'm not sure what they call it. He would always kind of like groupie out himself. Always try to jump on stage with Five Finger Death Punch or my band Downside to try, just to kind of share a spotlight or whatever. It was got to a point I was like, who the heck is this guy? So I found myself, a lot of people saying like, oh, you kind of look and sound like him, or else like that, which honestly made me mad. Come to find out, everything I feel like I was doing, he was doing. He was following what I was doing. The last thing he did is I did a cover song with video of Cranberry Zombie, a metal version of it, right? Now I did it 4 years before she died. He did a song Cranberry Zombie allegedly when she died. He also did a live thing that he was supposed to sing with her. She was never going to be in the studio. And the whole thing about it is he had even changed the way he sang the song so it would sound like mine. So now I'm waiting for someone to do a who did it better. Because I can't.
I'm sure you did.
I'm
sure you did, and not to compete with you on that one, but Static Miz does a really nice rendition of Zombie as well.
Yes. Yes, they do.
I'm telling y'all are gonna get together.
I like anybody, but I like anybody.
Y'all are gonna sing at my next wedding.
We got offered to open up for Tommy Vex, and my band was pissed because I said no. They're like, why? And I'm like, I don't want to open up for Tommy Vex. And they were like, well, why not? And I was like, well, he has a negative spotlight right now. He's a known woman. He beats up women. He also is just very. He had said something really weird about racism. Like he said, that slavery never existed. Right? So back in black.
And I
was like, I just can't play with this guy.
I don't think anybody was crying when they parted.
Well,
Bad Wolves parted ways with him.
Well, that's the funny thing about it. The guitar player of of Bad Wolves is finally putting him out on blast because he has been stalking them relentlessly.
Yeah.
Ever since
well, anyway,
he got kicked out
yeah.
of the band.
Yeah. So, and we're gonna hear a little bit more about that here in a second. So, all right. So now it's time for our very special segment here. You ready? You ready to hit the play button there? Jason.
Oh, me?
Hello? Yeah.
Oh, I was like,
he got lost in
Mr.
space there for a
Jason.
second.
I know.
He got lost in space there for a second.
Don't
All right.
you have to hit the play button?
No, I think you do. Well, anyway, here.
No,
we'll
it's loaded.
Okay, all right. All right, so,
I'll push
so
you.
Tony, okay, so Tony, we have a very special segment that got started on this show, and we're hoping it's going to eventually go the way of the Simpsons did from the Tracy Ullman show. So this is What the Hell Braxis right here. So check it out.
Hey there, you saints and sinners, is your favorite demon Braxis, coming at you from the not-so-fiery depths of exile. This week was crazier than a rodeo at a petting zoo. First up, Tommy Vex was arrested in Arizona for the offense of threatening or intimidating, physical injury, or property damage. Looks like he's really living up to that Bad Wolf's name. Wait, he's not in Bad Wolf's name. The rock band Bad Wolves, Doc, called out Tommy Vex for publicly and serially harassing the band way after they kicked him out. Looks like someone got a case of wolf's remorse. Speaking of rocking out, Judas Priest, Anthrax, and Motley Crue performed live at Welcome to Rockville 2024. But the real highlight of Welcome to Rockville 2024 was Falling in Reverse debuting their new song, Ronald. Ronald, like McDonald or just Ronald? Ronald, live with their famous friends Tech 9 and Slaughter to Prevail's Alex Tribute. Tribule. I guess he's French. No, he's Russian. Yeah. Trouble. Scramble eggs. I guess they're not really falling behind in the metal scene. For more details and music news, head over to loudwire.com. But before you do, let's check out another chair joke, shall we? Thank you. This is chair joke number 2. You ready? All right. What do you call a chair that likes spicy food? Anyone? A hot seat. You guys leave my mother out of it. And now, let's dive into my personal top 5 list on Octane Radio. Excellent. Here's some local shows. Check them out. Support local, support live. We also have a question of the week, so here it is.
What is up, friends? My name is Elijah Santucci, owner and producer of Relentless Studios and drummer in the band Emory Heights, and you are watching What the Hell Braxis on the Brian Eric Show. For today's question is, what got you into music? And that would definitely be my father. He was a guitar player, played in many bands, and started mixing and mastering music at a young age and showed me everything I know about it today. So thanks, Dad, for showing me awesome tunes and my way around the instruments. So thanks, I really appreciate it. And yeah, cheers.
And now a word from our sponsor.
That's right, our new funeral kazoo, plant-based, great for the kids, makes a comforting sound, drowns out the sobs and wails. Better than bagpipes. Sorry,
better than bagpipes.
Not a real product.
Remember, if you want your new music video featured or a recorded music review, shoot us an email at whatthehellbraxis@gmail.com. Thank you for tuning in, Hellraisers. We'll see you next week. Keep rocking out and causing chaos. Yeah. I got this. You was asking me about this jacket. I got it from Jonathan Davis. All day I dream about Satan. Right here, see? All day I dream about Satan. He's a little freak. On a leash!
There you go.
Fucking a funeral kazoo.
I want one.
It's better than the bagpipes.
I keep telling everybody when I go, I want them to send flowers and balloons that say "Get well soon."
You're gonna have to make sure you write that out, because when someone does that, they'll get mad. Like, how could you do this? Like, look, it's in his last wishes.
His last wishes.
Last wishes.
Could you imagine?
There was a lady.
Who knows me knows that's what I was about, making people laugh.
You're right. There was a lady not too long ago that she said that she wanted at her funeral, she wanted somebody to be standing at the very front by the casket, dressed as the Grim Reaper, and just start pointing at people randomly.
Awesome. I love that idea.
And you know what? And that's not the first time I've heard that. There was a comedian years back. I want to say he was from Australia or something like that. And he did this whole special where in the special he talks about a little kid that was a fan of his, wrote him and said, one of my wishes before I pass away is I want to meet you. And he went to go meet him, and he's sitting there. He's in the hospital with the kid, and the kid's telling him, "Yeah, I've got my funeral planned out." And what the kid did was, in his funeral, he wanted his dad to dress as the Grim Reaper, and if anybody coughs at his funeral, his dad is to stand there and point at them for like a whole minute. And then he tells the kid tells the comedian, he goes, and you're gonna have a special costume too. And he goes, really? What am I gonna do? He goes, oh, I think you know. And the whole thing was that it was a giant penis costume he was gonna make the comedian wear at his funeral. And he was like, he goes, and I was gonna do it. He goes, I was gonna do it for this kid because he got it. He wasn't scared by death. He was taking it in stride. We all should be like that. And he was right. But what was the best part of it was towards the end of the story, he said the kid actually started getting better, and he actually beat cancer. And he told the kid, he goes, I want you to come on my show. And he goes, and I want you to wear something special. And the kid goes, oh yeah, what do you want me to wear? And he goes, I think you know. And he did. And he did. And he brought the kid out. The kid came out in a penis costume. It was hilarious. It was hilarious.
That's what I was talking about.
That's funny.
Yeah, I would do something like that.
Yeah. So yeah, that's awesome. Okay, let's see. Let's move on. We got a few more things here, then we can get out of here. Because we're like, we're running late. Okay, food news real quickly. Okay. Wendy's has finally introduced a way for us to get fatter. They now have the 50-piece nugget available. Yeah, who wants
what?
The 50-piece nugget?
There is no possible way. Stop.
50.
My kid would slam.
Yes, Jason.
I would take 2 of those, Alex, for 500.
Are you serious? No.
Hey, I'm gonna say it right now. Wendy's nuggets are better than McDonald's. Okay?
I mean, but they're small too. They're really small.
They are. They're
Burger King are better than
McDonald's. They're really small.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah,
they are.
Yes, but how would you eat 50 nuggets from Wendy's before they dried out? They dry out in like 5 minutes.
I didn't know that.
And that's where.
Never lasted that long.
And that's why I say they've introduced a new way for us to get fatter.
I know how the flies turn into packing peanuts. I know that.
But. So y'all remember how Taco Bell had a handle on that one
Nacho
Baja
fries?
Blast? How they had a handle on the Baja Blast flavor,
the Baja Blast,
the Mountain Dew Baja Blast for a long time. They just barely got it. I guess they lost their patent on that, so that they're actually selling in stores now. Well, 7-Eleven is now fixing to have an exclusive Gatorade flavor called Midnight Ice.
Whoa!
Only
Midnight
available at 7-Eleven.
Ice. I like that. Midnight
They
Ice.
need to bring back at 7-Eleven that fill your own container Slurpee thing.
They do it. It's every year. It comes around every year.
But they put so many new rules around it now.
Well, okay. So the last time I saw it, they what they do is they put a cardboard, like this big cardboard stand out, and it has a hole in it. And the deal is, as long as your container can fit inside that hole, you can go and fill up your Slurpee for a certain amount. So I don't I was like, I don't know why nobody has thought to get like a really long container that's only about that wide and just go look, see, it fits.
Yep.
It is.
I'm calling China right now. We're gonna have one made.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm making one.
Did y'all catch the joke inside the joke?
Yes.
Did you catch the joke long and going inside a hole? Okay.
Now you
Look at
see
that.
why
I
we're
pulled it
always
off.
going
I pulled
over.
off the double joke. Yes. Bells for me. I pulled off the double joke.
That's awesome.
Okay. And this one. Okay. Let's see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I got Francisco watching right now. He said, "What? He asked me, what did I just
Francisco.
see?"
I know
I'm
he's like,
guessing
"What the
talking about
hell?"
the Hellbraxis. I guess.
Oh my goodness! Welcome to our show.
Welcome to the show. Yes, welcome to the show.
Exactly.
That says
So-
closing. Red Lobster's closing.
Are
Let's
they?
do Red Lobster. Oh yeah.
Oh
Wow.
Red Lobster.
Wow. And
Yeah.
Sam, if you missed the show last week, we talked about the Sam Ash music stores are closing down too, man. That's
Yeah.
Yes.
oh,
Yes, they
that's-
are.
Yeah, that's
Damn it.
crazy. I lost my spot. Okay, hold on.
That's okay.
Okay. Last one in the food news. Sriracha. Y'all remember the sriracha was in short supply? I think was it last year, or year before. It could happen again this summer, man. What are people gonna do? They don't have hot sauce.
Well, honey, they're gonna go get Jason's. They're gonna go look for Jason. That's what they're gonna go do. We got hot
got
sauce
you
right
covered.
here.
We got you covered. Sriracha and all.
DragonVO.com. I don't know what people are gonna do. DragonVO.com. About when the sriracha's gone. DragonVO.com.
There you go.
What are people gonna do? They're gonna be looking for hot sauce. DragonVO.com.
They're gonna
And,
keep it spicy.
they gotta keep the food spicy. What are they gonna do?
Keep it
DragonVO.com. I'm just I'm gonna let that scroll. I'm gonna let that scroll the rest of the show.
Honestly, a lot of people didn't fall back in love with the sriracha because when Hu Fang came back with their sriracha, everyone said it tasted different and no one didn't like it anymore.
They probably had to change the formula for whatever reason.
Well, they had to change.
Who
their
knows what
They
happened?
had to change their farming because it was. I mean, not wishing anything bad on them. They had a lot of bad luck. Wherever they were outsourcing their peppers from, had that drought, and then they couldn't get the peppers, and that formulated back. Then they was having problems with California. Have you looked at California's new labeling laws? How they're putting out most things cause cancer and will kill you on there now.
Wow.
Well, that's actually included on Hu Fang's new label. It says may contain things that might give you cancer. Certain things that California is saying that might give you cancer is not really giving you cancer, like vinegar
What is?
and whatever else like that. If you get a chance, look at them. It's kind of weird.
That is craziness.
Why does that sound like? What was that movie? With Keanu Reeves, Johnny Mnemonic.
Johnny Mnemonic, yeah.
Johnny Mnemonic.
Yeah.
This gives it to you. That gives he put everything gives it to you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're just, I don't know what they're trying to do. I know most everything what they're trying to do. No disrespect, California. I'm from California. No disrespect, California. It's just everything's always political. It's just something they're trying to do. Something.
It just seems like it is.
Yeah. I always tell my kids before you take up arms and go with any type of flag that you think as being oppressed or else like that, just know that there's a ulterior motive behind here. You're supposed to be mad. You're supposed to be reacting, and that's what they want you to do.
Yeah.
So
True.
All right. Okay. A couple more things. In other news, if you want to feel old,
Well,
the Discman. Remember the Discman? The anti. Who had a Discman? Who had a Discman there at one point or another?
what the hell is a
with the
Discman?
anti-skip.
it was like a
With the
Walkman. but it
anti-skip,
plays
man. Play CDs. The Discman. You can walk around and play your CDs on your hip or in your car.
didn't have
That was like some of the first CD players that you could put in your
Well,
car.
honey, y'all were rich. I wasn't rich. No.
I don't think.
I have
I don't
no
think
idea
so.
what that is.
I
That's what we all
bought
got
all the
rich
cheap
Christmas.
brands. I could not afford a Sony or the Magnavox or anybody else that had the JBL. I couldn't afford all that stuff. I had to get like what was it, the GPX. Y'all remember the GPX? The $20 ones you get from Walmart. That's what I had.
Yeah. GPX. I remember GPX. Good brand.
Yeah, they were good. They were good for the money.
Wow.
So anyway, the Discman can now, with the anti-skip, can now be seen inside a museum.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think I actually have one in my computer bin.
Stop.
Time she be a marching by.
Oh,
and
my goodness.
this one, I heard this one. What was it, Thursday or Friday? Chevrolet is discontinuing the Malibu, so they will now officially not have any more regular cars. They will be SUVs, trucks, and performance vehicles, which is the Camaro and the Corvette. So as far as cars are concerned, they will no longer have a regular car with which to sell anymore. So and then their main rival, Ford, the only thing they really have left is the Mustang. But that should be considered more of a performance car anyway. So yeah,
well, I mean,
they're slowly but surely.
When you say Mustang, tell me what version, because they released the Mustang as a battery operated vehicle, but also
shut up. We don't speak of that travesty. We don't speak of that travesty at all.
They released their first
No, that is not a Mustang, sir. I'm sorry. You do not take a vehicle. You do not take a vehicle like that and slap a Mustang label on it.
Why did they do that?
That is not a Mustang.
No.
That is not a Mustang. Okay.
Grab his tongue. He doesn't gonna swallow it. He's gonna swallow his tongue.
I do no. Seriously though, I think that is a big travesty. I mean, like this like that sacrilege, really, to take it's literally an SUV electric vehicle and they slap a Mustang name on it. And
you know what?
See that?
The reason why they said that?
No.
They said the reason why they did that because they pioneered a Mustang. It was like the first of its kind, and they felt when they did that electric vehicle that it reminded them of when they launched the Mustang.
No.
Yeah, no, big mistake.
No. If they wanted to call that vehicle anything else, I'd have been okay with that. You do not put a Mustang. No, absolutely not. You don't
strong about it.
Call it Cyber Clydesdale or something.
You don't go get a Chihuahua and be. You don't go get a Chihuahua and be like, look at my pit bull. No, that's no.
Exactly. Now
Look at my Doberman. I've done that drunk several times, sir.
Okay. So today's fun fact. And another reason why I wore the shirt. Today's fun fact. I thought this was cool. Also in honor of Mr. Tony here. I thought I had to make it a musical fun fact. Did you know that the founder of the famed Fender guitars could not actually play guitar?
Wait, what?
You're talking about Leo?
Yeah. And unlike one of their rivals, Les Paul.
That's kind of cool.
Oh, he was a good player.
Les Paul, who could actually play guitar. The founder of Fender could not play guitar.
That's kind of cool. That's kind of a fun fact.
Yeah.
Wow.
No.
But he knew what a guitar should sound like. Business plan. I don't know what I'm doing.
He pointed at somebody. He just pointed at somebody else playing the. Yeah, check out what I made.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's pretty much the show right
well,
there.
That is a fun fact.
This has been great. This has been a hell of a show, and we pulled it off. And usually we keep this about an hour show, but it's what it is.
It happens.
We can go as long as we want. We're having so much
exactly.
fun. And I don't know if there's any time that anybody that's on the show ever really leaves without smiling at least once. At least once.
Exactly.
So, but this has been a great show. Been very informative, and has made me insanely jealous of our special guest today.
I know
all the things that he's gotten to do and the people he's gotten to see,
awesome.
or I could say it the other way around. All the things he's gotten to see and the people he's gotten to do.
We need to go into that. We should have had a little black book or something. Those are questions.
He's like, no,
those are questions.
That's as far as we can go. That's it. That's as far as we can go with that
show. Curiosity.
So anyway, okay. All right, let's go around the room. Mr. Tony, is there anybody you want to give a shout out to today?
No, I guess just I'd like to thank all the musicians who made it possible for me to be where I am today. You know,
That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I like that.
That's a good one, Tony. That's real good.
Yeah. All right. All right. Mike, any shout outs today?
Yeah, Tony, man, I want to give you a big shout out. Thank you so much again for coming on. And like Brian said, man, you want to come back next week, you can, just to hang out and have fun with us. I'll make sure the connection's made if you want to do that. You know, yeah, anytime, man. You know, that's kind of how I got roped into this thing. He got me when my freaking basement in Cleveland, Ohio was flooded up to my knees. And I've been coming ever since, except the last month, man. Last month's been real bad for me. But anyhow, man, hey, brother, listen, man, I miss you. It's been a long time. And I'm coming back in September. I'm going to fly back. I got to take care of some business in September. I like to hook up. Let's hook up, man. Let's go do lunch like we used to do, okay?
all right, brother.
I want pictures.
And
I want pictures, you two.
Yeah.
I want
I don't think you. Well, okay, you get pictures, but you can't post them. I know.
I just want to see the
Tony and the Ghostfire.
I want to see that. No, no, we will show at least one picture the next time Tony comes on, but it's gonna be a picture of you two together. Okay, deal.
There you go.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Sounds good.
Jason.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Brian. Thanks a lot, Jason. Thanks a lot, Cellini, and big shout out to the Lord above. I never forget him. Without him, I wouldn't be here, man. Believe that. But thank you. All right.
All right.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Jason, any shout outs?
Shout out to everybody that's on today. Thank you for supporting What the Hell Braxis and also the Brian Eric Show. Thank you, Tony Avatar, for being on the show. It was a pleasure. Thank you, Mike, for having him on there. Thank you, Slaney. I've been watching some of your independent shows. I love your content.
Thank you.
Quite amazing. You guys stay tuned. We're going to keep going out and making this thing a lot bigger. What the Hell Braxis is... we're waiting on a few emails back. I think we might be making some noise in some big
like
big
him.
places. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're trying to make it like MTV all over again. So we're looking for bands.
I like that.
We're looking for bands to premiere their music videos. If you know what I'm saying, we want to do it like old school MTV style, you know, when they presented videos on an actual TV show, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And went from there and actually put a force behind it. So we're going to try to bring the demon out in the forefront of rock and roll and see what we can do for
I
them.
like that.
Go from there. I hope you guys having a great day and staying blessed.
That's it.
Good. Cool. Cellini.
Well, of course, to my husband who is taking the day off today, but we went crawfishing last night, and so we were digging in ditches, and I was sucking on those heads of those crawfish, and they were so damn good. Yes, it was I. We're not gonna go back and say it again because I know what I just said. I just caught myself. So anyway, listen, no. I didn't. I just tell you, it was Mother's Day. We gotta catch up. Mr. Avatar, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you. Stop it, y'all. We're going to end on a good note. Stop it. We're not doing this.
Cellini, you are a musician. You are a musician. You play the skin flute.
There you go.
We went there.
Love you long time. Love you long time.
No, he did. Okay, listen. I am going to end it like I normally end it. That's exactly it.
He got you.
Hey, listen, I love each and every one of you, just like Jesus does. Even Mr. Mike. Thank you, Brian. I had a great time tonight.
All right. Okay. All right, let me get on my soapbox real quick here. All right,
Yes,
guys.
please.
Hey, weather's great out there. We're heading into summertime here. Springtime has been good. It's getting hot out there. I don't know about where you're at right now, but down here, my neck of the woods, it's like 84 degrees outside right now in the dark. So
It's
weather's great out there.
muggy.
There's motorcycles all over the road out there. Make sure you guys are looking twice at those motorcycles. Look left, look right, look left, look right. Make sure you look real good. Okay, be careful out there on the road. And just ignore the guys that on motorcycles that ride like assholes. Ignore them. Just let them go. Let them ride. Okay. Just remember that it is a life riding on those two wheels. Sometimes there's two lives riding on those two wheels. if they have a sidecar, it could be 3 lives riding on 3 wheels. But you never know. So just be careful out there. Don't be that person, man. Just be safe out there on the road. Look twice. Remember that there's a lot of motorcycles on the road now that are not loud at all. A lot of them pretty damn quiet out there. So just be careful out there. Make sure you look twice, especially when you're making those turns and switching lanes, especially. And if you're jealous because you're not out there getting some wind therapy, man, go get you a bike. Okay, bikes are not that expensive anymore. Go get you a bike. Come get you some wind therapy with us. Come have a drink with us, man. It just has some good camaraderie. Okay, we're just out there having a good time.
That's it.
Enjoying life, enjoying God's air. Okay, all right. And that's it. Okay. Do you ride, by the way, Tony?
I used to.
Well, you know.
It's no fun here in Ohio because of all the potholes and all the idiots on the road.
All right, well, man.
Try Houston, man.
Well, if you're ever down here in Houston, man, we're gonna have to go rent you a bike and go cruising or something, man.
All right.
Okay. So, all right. Thank you everybody for joining in once again, especially Mr. Tony Avatar. Thank you so much for coming on the show and sharing some of your great, wonderful history with us, and just kind of giving everybody a sneak peek into the world of sound engineering like that. You know, for running the sound for bands like that. What a great life you've had. And I am still insanely jealous. Okay. Hopefully one day Jason and I will be at South by Southwest one day backstage going, hey, remember when we were on that podcast with that one guy?
That's it. Watch.
So, all right. Okay, we're gonna get out of here.
Podcast with South by Southwest.
Hey, we probably will. Hey, you know what? Honestly, if we make it, when we make it that, I'm gonna say that when we make it that far, yeah, we'll still do the podcast.
Oh, we'll be there.
Yep.
We'll be there.
Yeah, and we'll still have Tony coming on with us, being like, I'm so proud of you boys. All right, yeah. Okay, we're gonna get out of here for Mike, Jason, and Selene, and our special guest, Mr. Tony, right here. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell. Follow us right there. Don't forget, check us out on Facebook, The Brian Eric Show on Facebook. And don't forget, tell all your friends. Share the link. Share the show. Check out all the shorts, man. I'm fixing to get the shorts ready for this week and next week, and we'll get them all posted up here. And join us again next week right here on YouTube Live for The Brian Eric Show every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Central right here. We're getting out of here, guys. Y'all be good.
Bye.
Bye.